Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, number 42. What do we have on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
And digging in for San Francisco, number 42. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. He gets there with the slide to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Jose Altuve stands in now and watches strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Batting third, left fielder, number 42.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder. Good power, not great in the OBP department. In there for strike one. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
0-2 now.
Ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in their 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. Phillies coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and starting this one, Shohei Ohtani.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Chuck Knobloch. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And there's a ball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Good job to fight that one off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. And forget it. He'll touch them all. His second of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next, Kiki Kyler. That one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now the first baseman, 4 for 4 last night. And that's in there at the knees. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. And it's fouled away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Chipper Jones, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Just missed. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one well upstairs. And the count's even at 2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, number 42. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In there at the knees.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Ball one there.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
The 0-2. Center field. Jacobson settles underneath it, corrals it, and there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ramirez working through some struggles lately. 2 out, space is empty.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
2 outs. That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacobson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Ohtani back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch is outside. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that is out of play. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. Altuve makes the catch. 2 down. Ivan Rodriguez stands in for the Phillies. 2 hits in the game last night. First pitch misses.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's out to center field. Zenitello settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Aubrey Huff. First pitch just misses. That one missed. And another ball. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. That's in there, and a count 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Line drive. Gone.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter. 0 for 1 so far. That one inside. Ball 1. Huff stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. First time up, he grounded to third.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that's outside. 1-2 to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now the left fielder, he's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. And a breaking ball misses outside. And a count 1-2. Two on, 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside. Time called now. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it, and that's the third out. Giants leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, number 42.
Left fielder, number 42.
What a stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth, pitcher, number 42.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher. Out in front and foul to the left side. One out, bases empty. Just missed. And a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Chuck Knobloch stands in for the Phillies, and he pumps it a strike. Knobloch, with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Fly ball center field. Zenatello on his way over. He's got it, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Kiki Kyler. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a base hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Number 42 at the plate and takes high there. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Man on second, 2 down. Smoked on the ground a second. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Leading off, number 42. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Left-hand hitter waits. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Piazza, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Runners on the corners, no outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ramirez, the next Giant to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Two on, 1 out. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tug McGraw, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. McDaniel warming up as well. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Third baseman, number 42.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as
No
well.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Runner at first with no outs here. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Strike 3, and that was Ohtani's famous sweeper.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. Flied out his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
And now it's even up.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Ivan Rodriguez stands in for the Phillies. Fly to center his first time. Fouled off. He was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 42.
Now the left fielder grounded out. his first time up.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. 2 left on. We've played 4. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's in for a strike.
All these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is downstairs. 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Two balls, no
Squirts
strikes.
away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That clips the corner.
2-1.
And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. A swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 42 out of the game, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tug McGraw.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Here's the left fielder. Foul ball there. In the dirt, 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Popped up left side. Jones makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 42.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. 1 for 2. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Aaron Judge. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. There's the strike. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And Judge spoils that one. And a good eye there.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Pete Rose.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 42.
And here is Chuck Knobloch. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing, and he popped it up. He's under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 42.
Kiki Kyler stands in for the Phillies.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-2. Line to left. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 42.
And here's the first baseman. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, McDaniel.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's a big power threat, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that drops in for a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, a right-hander appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. And that one is inside. Out to short. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Mike Piazza now at the plate. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And makes the grab. That's out number 2. And up next for San Francisco, Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Grounds one to short. Witt throws to first. That's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Chipper Jones. Ohtani back to work. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in for the out. One away.
Now batting, number 42.
Jacobson stands in for the Phillies.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one inside, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. There's the strike.
3-2.
And that is low for ball 4. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. New pitcher on now, David Robertson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. First pitch, and he just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. Jacobson over at first with one away. Here's a 1-2. This to third, and that chance handled. Over to Altuve. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the catcher to hit, Ivan Rodriguez. Rodriguez with some impressive production lately. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
2 outs. That's to third, and that one handled. Tosses across to first, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Number 42 on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Number 42, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. And now Aubrey Huff.
Third baseman, number 42.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Encarnacion under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Will Clark. He represents the go-ahead run. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And now the first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So When you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is down low. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Manning really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Jones has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on, belted. Kyler ranging back. And he makes the play on the warning track. And that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 42.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now the left fielder.
For the Phillies, left fielder, number 42.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And there's a ball. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Zanatello settles under this one. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 42.
Here's the Phillies catcher. Came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. That misses. Ball 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. This one popped up. Altuve. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 42.
Now at the plate, Chuck Knobloch. Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball 1.
Out to short. Over to first.
He's down.
That is the inning. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adam Ottavino.
For the Phillies, number 42.
Here's the left fielder. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Ah, that hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
In for a strike. Good slider. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
And now the center fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5. To second, pulls him off the bag.
No,
he beats the throw, and they can't get the out.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Adam Ottavino done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Archie Bradley. Two on, 1 out. Piazza getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Huff digs in now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And a swing and a miss.
Bradley, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
And 1 and 2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Two to the count.
Two. Base hit and a run in to score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Mike Trout.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Traffic on the bases with 3 already across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And here's the first baseman. And that one is inside ball 1. And the 1-0. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Phillies 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Chafin.
Number 42, Andrew Chafin.
And now the right fielder, Kiki Kyler, 1 for 3.
Number 42.
That's in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Jones stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Got him looking, and that is a big first out.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call, and tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Jacobson stands in for the Phillies. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Andrew Chafin departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New arm for the Giants, Saito. Ball 1, no strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carried. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Ball, that's in.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail at 5-2. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Jim Brewer on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup after the double switch. Amos Outlaw, he'll hit in the 7-hole in the lineup. And digging in for San Francisco, Jose Altuve. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Up and in. Now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
We got a full count.
Up the middle. Witt over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, number 42.
Now the left fielder. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that one popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for the Giants, Aaron Judge. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And Judge spoils that one. Two down, nobody on. And now 1 and 2. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he won a round. Offense held in check there. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Giants 5 and the Phillies 2. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in for Philadelphia, Amos Outlaw. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, number 42.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1 and 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 1 and 1. The Giants leading by 3. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants even up this 4-game series at a game apiece.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Javier Vasquez.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Okay, all set to go. And digging in for San Francisco, number 29. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now one
3
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to short and caught. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Jose Altuve now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
Fastball is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And here's the veteran And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, the throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill, Nolan Ryan. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. That's in there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you
ball,
expect in
2
an 0-2
strikes.
count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the
That's
diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Chuck Knobloch.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button and you say, how can I be productive today? Most of all, how can I help my team win ball games? I think when you get that kind of focus, the numbers will follow.
Pete Rose
down
in the
low.
box with one away as he takes ball 1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Pete Rose with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
One out, base is empty. And the batter now, Chipper Jones. That one outside. And that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
No, that's a
Just
ball.
missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. A changeup missing. And a count 1-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the
Full
mark
count.
there. And the count's full. Struck him out looking. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Aaron Judge. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. Vasquez back to work.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
That's in there. And the count is 1-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And that's outside. And the count's full. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Judge waits. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Manny Ramirez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ramirez launched a homer in his most recent game. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it across the first. 2 up, 2 down. Mike Piazza, the next Giant to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The throw to second is offline.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the second, and here's the rookie center fielder, Jacobson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
First pitch misses. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And that one off the outside edge. That one hammered left field. That's back there. See you later. He jacks that one out to left. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Ivan Rodriguez stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one's a little bit low. And it's 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And now the first baseman, hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And takes low for ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. And that's down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty. And now here is Amos Outlaw. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
2 outs, runner at first. Javier Vasquez stands in for the Phillies, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further, and it's 2-zip. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Aubrey Huff. Huff turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Now a screamer into the outfield. Outlaw makes the grab, 1 down. Nolan Ryan, the next to hit. Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 down. Next is the speedy first baseman, 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls. 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering way off the plate. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Giants move closer with a homer this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Chuck Knobloch.
Number 11.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Pete Rose. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That's a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fought off foul. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jones in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. Judge going back on this one, and it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the left fielder, number 6. That one the other way. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul. Phillies fans want a strikeout. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. And a 1-2.
2-2.
Runner at second, nobody out.
Full count.
Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Up the middle, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Manny Ramirez, the next Giant to hit, grounded out his first time.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Mike Piazza, the next Giant to hit, doubled his first time up. And ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right field. Outlaw moving back for this one. And that is that. One left for San Francisco. They're down 2-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss there.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Jacobson now at the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
And now for the Phillies, Ivan Rodriguez. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Vasquez back to work. Fastball for a strike. Ramirez, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Time called. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Aubrey Huff. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Nolan Ryan getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Ball. 1-2.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And they trail it here 2-1. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Amos Outlaw. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike 2. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Vasquez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Hit in the air, center field. Ramirez sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Knobloch, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Rose digs in now. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1.
A little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that is out of play. The next offering misses. And the count is 2-2. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Knobloch stands at second with 2 gone. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Jones in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, number 29. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And we are tied. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
On the ground, Jones tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Now the left fielder, 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings through that one, 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner stops at second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Javier Vasquez gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, McDaniel.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now, Manny Ramirez just missed. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a chopper. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Bobby Witt Jr. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Phillies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jacobson will hit next. Check on the runner, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's towards center. Zanatello pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now Ivan Rodriguez. He is struck out and he is walked. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one a little below the knees. 2-2. And downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tug McGraw. Now it's the Giants catcher, Mike Piazza. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Archie Bradley preparing to come on if needed. In the air, right field. Outlaw sizes this one up. Nabs it. One down. Digging in, Ramirez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the corner for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The other way, and a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go-ahead run on base. The next to hit. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, number 5. A runner on first with 2 gone for him. Now one
1-0.
missed. The 1-0. That's
Ball
inside.
2 balls.
2 gone.
No
The
strike.
possible go-ahead run at first. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Out to short. Oh, the throw is over his head. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
And here's the first baseman, number 29. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Tug McGraw will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Archie Bradley on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 outs, runner on first. Jose Altuve, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Out to short. Witt. The flip, and they get the out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 4 and the Phillies 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Satchel Paige.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strike 2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series.
No
Still
ball.
doesn't have a
2
knock.
strikes.
I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And
Ball.
now 1 and 2.
1-2.
This one in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So digging in, Amos Outlaw. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball.
Base is empty, one
strike.
away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. One down, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one is in the dirt. And the count now even up. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
There's a strike. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he chases that one. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jim Brewer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder. Swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one to first. Encarnacion. First out in the top of the 8th. Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
One down, base is empty. Way outside, and that's ball 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Off the outside edge, ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So they turn to their closer, number 49. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Piazza. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And it's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Two outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back here in Philadelphia. Now here is Chuck Knobloch.
Second baseman, number 11.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 54.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And that's in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bobby Witt Jr. stands in for the Phillies. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Late swing fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Whips it across, and Witt is out. Jacobson stands in for the Phillies. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Rodriguez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Jacobson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ramirez. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. The shortstop takes a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
That's a really good take.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now it's going to be Aubrey Huff. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 4-4 in the ninth. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, number 35. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. Number 18 at the plate now. That's ball one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Amos Outlaw stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
In the air, left side. Under this one. He's got it, and that'll do it. We're back, and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Adam Ottavino. Back to the top of the order now. And now the first baseman. Slider misses outside. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a big swing and a miss. Bases empty, one away here in extra innings. To third, Jones. Zips it across. Out. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the left fielder, known for his late inning heroics. And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the second baseman, Chuck Knobloch. And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. That misses. Now 2-2. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pete. Here comes a skipper.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's out. Ball one there.
1-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Tied at 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the...
Throws the first in time, and we're headed to the 11th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 11. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 47, Aaron Judge at the plate. This guy with light tower power. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one misses in the dirt. And here's a slow roller. Witt zips it to first. One up, one down. Here's the center fielder, Manny Ramirez. This to third, Jones. Slings it across, and 2 away to open the 11th. At the plate, Mike Piazza, 1 for 4 with a double. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. So no run. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now the center fielder, Jacobson. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Zanatello. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ivan Rodriguez. And that drops in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering misses down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Ground ball up the middle. Altuve handles it. Sends it to first. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're on to the 12th. And digging in for San Francisco, Ramirez. First pitch misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
In the box now, take strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Rodriguez makes the catch. And that is back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Number 63. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
To second, there's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're in extras here, and now the first baseman, number 29. That one missed. Outside, and now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Fastball in for a strike, and a count 2-1. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the batter now, Jose Altuve. With the throw to second. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the left fielder. And that's in the dirt. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. 1 hit in the last half of the 13th, set to go. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Pete Rose. Fastball for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
1-1.
Tied at 4. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Chipper Jones. He's got some power, no doubt. Here comes the manager out of the...
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 37.
Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're deep into extras. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
High fly ball out towards left field. And it's off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at third.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Just off the outside edge. Fouled off left side. Ball to strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Slings to first, and Witt is out. And 13 frames, not enough. We're on to number 14. All set to begin the 14th. Now the Giants' four-hitter, Aaron Judge. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ramirez in the box now, takes strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. That misses, and that's ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now a chance for Mike Piazza, and that gets the inside corner for a strike. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a ground ball. They get the force. That's the third out. So the bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Jacobson. Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Ivan Rodriguez stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. That finds the mark on the inside corner. swings through that.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman. And that drops in for a strike. Robertson, 39 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fouled off down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 14th. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Aubrey Hupp. Just off the inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
That's off the inside corner. The count now 2-2.
Full count.
David Robertson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball popped up. With. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just...
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his...
Number 29 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Andrew Chafin out in front and foul to the left side. Laser base hit, and the winning run is aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And he pops up the bunt. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Chuck Knobloch. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Phillies. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go.
Knocks it down. Recovers in time to get the force. And they do get the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's too low. Now 1-2. Tied at 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here is number 6. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And ball 1 to Judge. Right side. Outlaw. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting.
And up next for San Francisco, Manny Ramirez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. He circles the bases. His second homer this series, and they add a couple more. It's 7-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That's a hit.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Ramirez. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Chipper Jones. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to third. And that one handled. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
And a quick out, number 1. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Line drive. They got it for out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Jacobson digs in now. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On the run, throw to first. Out. Ball game.
Listen, I love baseball, but I think I speak for everyone when I say I'm happy to finally see this one come to an end. This is a great ball game. Both teams really battled, but ultimately the winning team, they just had a little more energy, a little more effort when they needed it most, and they come away with the W on the road.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.